Hi, hi everyone. It is me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Sailor Uranus or Sailor Sky World here. And today we're going to talk about, you know, about was Deke right or wrong for skimming out our show. Now, over the years in the Sailor Moon followership, a lot of them out there have what some would say a love or hate kinship with, Deke Sailor Moon. Between 95 YL, yeah, until between 98 YL. And was Deke right for skimming and cleaning and cutting things? And is it as bad as some folks say? Now, first off, I watched the Deke one sundriest times, or many times, because sundriest is just the same thing. It means many, but not as said as much. Sundriest is an English word. It just, a lot of folks don't say sundriest as much as they say many. But anyway, I have watched the Deke one sundriest times, or many times, and I'm here to tell you, no, it's not as bad, not bad at all. It is true that everyone out there will have their own take or thought or belief on it, and it's all going to be what they believe or what they think. But there isn't any truth to say that it's bad or anything. The first thing some of them like to bring up is names being shifted. For some grounds sake or why, some folks get pissed off or angered or irked when the Dawnish borrowed names were shifted out for Latinist, Frenchist, Hellenish, Hivuous, or Farcius, or even Spanish borrowed names. And the grounds is that not everyone knows every borrowed name in the world. You see, English didn't really borrow too many Dawnish names, but it did borrow a lot of Latinist, Frenchist, Hellenish, Hivuous, and Spanish and Farcius borrowed names. So those were going to be the names that most folks speaking English would know of more of. So yes, and I don't know why it makes some of them irked or angered. You know why that is, I don't know. They think that, oh, well, they should have kept their Dawnish borrowed names. They shouldn't have been shifted borrowed names for other borrowed names. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Was it really a big deal to get irked or angered over that? They also make a big deal out of, I don't know, stead names being shifted. Well, keep in mind, very few folks know all of the near or share or Reich names. Some might know more than others, but most folks aren't going to know every single near and share and Reich name in Dawnland. So yeah, they would have to shift them out, for names that they need be know. Anyway, was that a big deal? No. But why some want to make a big deal out of it is beyond me. You got anything to say about that, Sailor Uranus? Sailor Skyworld? Oh yeah, Sailor Moon. Another thing that some of them like to make a big deal about is strike names being shifted. And believe it or not, they were shifted out many times. Not only by Deke, but later on by Cloverway too. So yeah, the strike names do not shift over from following to following. Yes, Deke did give some strike names, and when Cloverway took over, they shifted those strike names again. And it really wasn't out of, oh, those are the wrong names, here are the right names. Because, yeah, Even Toei did it for the 5 followings that everybody worked with, that Deke and Clovaway worked with. So yeah, stead names got shifted around too. And why some folks make a big thing out of that is beyond me. Another thing that they also do tend to, be irked over or angered over is what some folks say. Yeah, they do shift what was said in it. If it was something that was, mean, or something that someone wouldn't understand, or it wouldn't be right for whoever was watching it. And keep in mind, Deke and Clovaway Sailor Moon was mostly made for younger watchers, like kids and betweeners mostly. So yeah, they would have to clean some of the things that were said. And that included some of the fighting going on. If it was really, really bad, they would have to cut some of it out. And why some folks out there make a big deal out of it is beyond me. Another thing that I want to get back to that. Alright, thank you. You want to say more now? Yeah, Sarah Uranus of Sailor Sky World, I will. Another thing that seems to piss some of them off is that, at the end of the first following of Sailor Moon, it was really broken down into 3 halves. But Deke broke it down into being 1 half, 1 following instead of 3. Why folks make a big deal of that is beyond me. I don't know why. So, at the end of the day, another thing they get pissed off over for in this film is a sailor says. Now, keep in mind, Deke fell into this weird oversight that the FCC had at one time that said you had to have so many spans of learning on the Farseer. And if you were a folk work like, I don't know, TLC or Discovery or whatever, then you were already set. If you were like WDQOD, you were set because you already had learning things on there anyway. But if you were a folk work, it didn't have no learning on it, then you had to do something to put learning in it. So that was why Deke had to put the Sailor Says in, and many other live shows and drawing shows from the 9 between 80s until the 9 between 90 YLs had to follow that oversight. But some of the things they talked about were truly good things that you could learn from. So anyway, yeah, that was the really big deal about my show, the Deke one. No. Why they got irked and angered over it, do not know. But it's not as bad as they make it out to be. If you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Don't forget to share and playlist and thumb up this film. Don't forget to give your thoughts on this film. Don't forget to hit that bind and the ring or two, because when it works, sometimes it's a hit and miss, but when it works, it will show you when the next upload live stream or short's been done. I, Sailor Moon, Serena, and I, Sarah Uranus, Sailor Sky World, Amara, and we'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell. So long. Or Farsius.